Positive tilt at the moment?
He might be. He might think he can just win every pot. Shuiti once again makes a pretty quick action for him, and it seems unlikely that he would have a queen and play this way.
Andrew Chen just called the flop. Does he now raise the turn?
No, he's never raising in this spot. He may raise the river if he thinks Shuiti has an ace and he wants to fold out a better ace, but he's not going to raise on the turn. Well, now there's no folding out any better ace, that's for sure.
Ace is full for Andrew Chen.
And any worry that he might have had that Shuiti has a queen is now gone since he has aces full.
So $1 million in the middle. Andrew Chen bets 395,000. Shuiti just has a king to go with the aces and queens on board.
Ace or queen?
In order for Shuiti to be good, Chen would have had to float 2 streets in order to bluff the river. Seems unlikely.
You beat king high, do you? You beat king high.
Yeah, king high.
Yeah. Huh? You beat king high.
Maybe.
Chen giving nothing away. Well, there's the man who started it all, European Poker Tour founder John Duthie. Playing poker for once. He's in the high roller event.
John excited to get to play some more poker these days.
King, queen suited. He's getting his fair share of hands, is our Mr. Shuiti.
He's getting his fair share and a couple other people's fair share as well.
He raises it up. Gets Chen to fold the button. Salvatore Bonavena announces all in with jacks. Gaffey has sevens. A raise and a re-raise. He decides to let the sevens go.
Yeah, nice discipline laydown. And it's on to Shuiti with his king-queen suited. Getting about 1.3 to 1.
I call.
And then he makes the call.
Bonavena is at risk, but he is slight favourite. Emphasis on the word slight.
One king, baby.
Shuiti calls for the king and he gets it on the flop.
Asking you shall receive. Now takes a huge lead in the hand. King, queen. 2 jacks looking for a jack or a running straight.
That takes away the straight draw. It has to be a jack on the river or we lose the Prague champion from the grand final of the EPT. It's a 9. Shuiti wins the pot. Salvatore Bonavena is eliminated. We will not have a 2-time champion on the European Poker Tour in season 6. We are down to 10 players. The final table is getting ever closer.
Welcome back to the European Poker Tour Grand Final from Monte Carlo, where we are edging ever closer to the final table. Matt Perrins, our 10th place finisher, won't be making it. Crippled by Mesbah Guafi with a better 2 pair, he was all in and out the very next hand to chip leader Nicholas Shuiti. So 9 remain, all seated at the feature table. Let's have a look at how they stack up. Shuiti, a massive leader with over 10 million. 3.8 and 3.3 for Guerfi and Chen respectively. Krauski and Costa the short stacks. Can they hold on and make the final table?
The sun has set in Monte Carlo, so we can open the curtains of the Room of the Stars. Did you know, Gavin, that the roof opens as well, just like Blofeld's volcano in You Only Live Twice?
Yeah, the first time I walked into the room this season, I noticed the roof was open and we were getting some sun.
We are at the final table bubble. 9 players remain. We're going to have some new faces who we haven't seen before. Among them is Hervé Costa, down to 805,000, but he has picked up ace-king. Great spot for him to shove with his stack. Deuces for Roger Erabidian.
Yeah, 800,000, too much to call with deuces with so many people to act behind you.
Alaplowski and Dominikas Kamazinas both fold, as does Joseph Klinger.
Have a count, please.
Craig McCorkle wanting a count. Oh, he's got ace-queen.
Brutal spot. 800,000. Really only moving in for like 13 big blinds. Ace-queen's such a good hand in this spot. He's just so unlucky to run into ace-king.
The reshove from McCorkle gets rid of Mesbah Gerfi.
This guy's been so tight, but I can't fold this.
King.
Ace-queen is the hand for Craig. Ace of
McCorkle.
Yeah, no, he's got like 10 minutes. He's been so tight, but I mean, I can't fold this.
Ace-king.
McCorkle feared that he was dominated here, but had to make the call.
All in hand is ace-king for Hervé. Let's see the flop. And flop comes. King.
Well, there's a queen, but there is also a king.
Both players flop a pair.
Costa on course for a double up. There would be a mighty blow to Craig McCorkle's stack.
It would put a big dent in McCorkle. He'd still be alive with around 15 big blinds.
It's a 9.
McCorkle needs a queen on the river to eliminate Hervé Costa. A 2-outer doesn't get there, and the French go wild.
800,000.
No one wins with any class. No one wins with any class.
I told you, I pray for this one.
Hi, Sam.
So the new short stack at the table is the Belarusian Alaplowski. He has 835,000. McCorkle has 895,000.
Big in this hand. Pass.
It's 9 deuce. You don't want to play it, trust me. Just won some chips, don't want to lose them. Obviously, when you get to the final table bubble, Gavin, it does tend to be quite tight.
A 9 deuce, I don't think is that tight, but
I'm all in.
Short stack shoves.
All in.
Nines for Kamazinas.
How much is it? About.
Yes, okay.
I need a count.
You can see the size of Dominikas' stack. Do you make the call in this spot, Gavin?
with 2.4 million in my stack, and yeah, I would just move all in. I mean, nines is certainly a good enough hand to risk your tournament here.
Action on Dominicus.
You might even get someone to fold 10s or jacks behind you.
4. Yep. Okay.
Really seems to not be interested in playing this hand.
Fold.
Wow.
Pass. Actions on Craig.
Wow, crazy fold.
All in.
Well, instead, it's Craig McCorkle with ace-queen who reshoves.
Big blind pass. We need a count.
Do it again. You haven't got ace king, have you? King jack.
He seizes in
We
front.
can deal with that one.
Let's count the chips, please, Craig, before we see the all in.
Fold the
The
nine.
hand for Craig is ace queen of diamonds. The hand for Ale is king jack.
He folded
Count
nine.
the chips.
Yes.
I folded 9. Do you want to hear again? And I think it's a good fold.
Well, that's open to debate.
It's probably not a good fold, and it's going to end up either being a good thing or a bad thing for McCorkle. He wouldn't have played the hand if Karmazinas re-raised.
Well, so far so good. Plowski's hit his jack, but McCorkle's hit his queen.
Needs to catch another check or a king to stay alive. And here's the turn. It's a tray of diamonds.
Another 3 on the turn. We are on the verge of having our final table. Plowski needs to hit a king or a jack on the river to survive. He hits the jack! Oh, give it a rest, Dominicus. That's a bit inappropriate.
More reaction from the guy who's not in the hand than from either of the opponents of the hand.
Ace queen, 2 hands in a row, loses 2 in a row.
Thank you.
JP Kelly, very disappointed for his fellow countryman.
He has two dominating hands last. I'm sorry, nothing personal.
At least he has the decency to apologise. McCorkle has been crippled by that hand.
And it didn't get any better for McCorkle. Left with only 60k, he went out 3 hands later. Forced to push with Queen 4, he was dominated by Chen's Ace 10. Misery for the Englishman, who not so long ago was in the top 3. He takes home 100k to ease the pain. Elation for the remaining 8. They are our Monte Carlo finalists. But just look at the chip count. Nicholas Schweite has a monster chip lead with over 10 million. Have any of the others got what it takes to challenge the Lebanese juggernaut? Join us next time to find out.
I win tournament.
Don't miss the dramatic conclusion of the PokerStars.com EPT Grand Final.
We are dying slowly we are dying.
Good luck. You need luck, not me.
EPT is sponsored by PokerStars.com.